Hey, Katie here, and welcome to my video. Like, you don't need this much in a lifetime, personally, for one person. Oh, hello there, Stain. You're nasty. Was that dramatic? That might have been dramatic. First off, I hope that you all are doing well in this crazy state of the world. It's probably a little less chaotic than it was a month ago, I think. Or maybe it just feels more normal. I personally would probably be going crazy if I didn't have work to actually physically contact and socialize with people. But regardless of that, today we're doing quarantine hair in a 365 hairstyle challenge video. Woo! Boo 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 boo! So I'm gonna bleach my hair. What I'm gonna be showing y'all is some proper tips, techniques, and tricks to bleaching hair, and show you how I ombre my hair. Now, don't get me wrong, I've been bleaching my hair without dyeing it for years. Most of it comes from that. However, it does still need to blend up, so I'll be showing y'all how I do that. But yeah, first we need to gather all of our supplies and what we need. Alright, so I have with me today my hairstyling bucket. Yes, it's got hairstyling things, it's got hair dye, it's got bleach, and that's what we're going over right now. First off, you're going to need bleach powder. Now this is a lot of bleach, but in these trying quarantine times, you gotta do what you gotta do to get what you need. This is not what I needed. You're also going to need developer. Now, usually I use Salon Care, and by the way, this is the bleach powder that I usually use. This is not enough, and I'm nervous because I'm using a new developer. They're both, the bleach powder and developer are Clairol Professionals, but I haven't used this in conjunction, and it's probably going to work better, and that makes me really nervous. Next, you're going to need some gloves. Please ignore how messy they are. They're not actually messy, they're just dyed. And you also might need one of these hair brushes. I use plastic bags instead of aluminum foil, and this is just the grocery store vegetable fruit bags, some hair ties, and a plastic container. Was that dramatic? That might have been dramatic. Oh, yes, the most important parts to this whole process. You need a bleach dyeing shirt or outfit. I'm wearing a pre-bleach tie-dyed shirt and some nice, comfortable, pre-bleached, holy sweatpants. So that's what I usually go for. You can also just put a towel over your shoulders that you're comfortable with getting bleached. Like, my experience is all over the place. I have colored my hair every single color of the rainbow. Alright? And I've bleached my hair at least 50, if not 75 times in my life. I wouldn't say 100, probably not 100. But a lot. Some important things you need to know: you always want to have your hair brushed out. I honestly never really actually had any problems, but apparently multiple sources have told me that if you wash your hair before you bleach it and you get it on your scalp, you're going to get a chemical burn. You don't want to put bleach on wet hair either. But the water is going to dilute the bleach and cause less bleaching to happen. If you don't brush your hair out, it's going to not take the bleach as easily, and there'll be parts of your hair that are stripped and parts of your hair that are stripped, kind of. Next bit of advice I have is follow the directions on the packaging to the T. Now, some bleach products do say that you need to weigh it out. The advice I was given was you can do it by parts, or normally what you're looking for is like a sour cream yogurt consistency, like a nice creamy consistency. So I'm only parting my hair down the middle. It's just how I've been doing it, because we're going to be working at it like this. If you do it like this, you might get a higher raise, and in the back when your hair is just down, it's going to kind of have a curve in it. If that's what you're looking for, you go ahead and just do it in the front. But that's not what I'm going to do at the moment. But always wear protection. So it says to pour 6 leveled scoops of the BW2 into a non-metallic glass or plastic bowl. You're gonna mix that with 5 fluid ounces or 148 milliliters of the Pure White Volume 30 Developer. Stir into a rich and creamy consistency. So that's what we about to do. Alright, so you want to do a leveled scoop into this little bowl. You also want to remember to do this in a ventilated area, because this powder and these fumes are not something that you want to breathe in. Usually it's about 2 scoops of developer to 1 scoop of powder. So you're just going to smush that all around. Oh, I am getting powder everywhere. Goodness gracious, it's right by my face. Yep, that smells like bleach. This is about the consistency that you want. It's kind of a yogurt, a nice creamy yogurt. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in, get these tips real quick, and I'm just taking some, smushing it in my fingers, smushing it all around. Try and get an even coat. I'm just gonna put that on. I forgot how much bleach this stuff eats, now that I think about it. I'm just going a little ways up and squeezing the dreads. And now remember, this is a dreadlock bleaching video, so although it's similar to how I would bleach my hair, similar, but not at all the same. Just going to go ahead and twist that, right? Just going up and down, getting a nice little blend in there. And the ends are what you want to be soaked through with the bleach. And as you're soaking them, you want to twist the hair and just bring it up. All right, and that's what we're going to do to the next side of the hair. While we wait for this section to develop, we're going to put our hair up in the plastic bag. Two little twists around that. And we're going to do the same to this side. And I have assumed that speed is key in this to make even ombre effects on both sides. And this is pretty much just how it's going to be for every 3 to 4 sections, going all the way up the hair to where you want to be at, with a few exceptions. Stay tuned for that. We're going to leave these in here for about 5 minutes, right? And you can already feel it getting warm. You're looking for a shade lighter is what you're looking for here. So once it gets about a shade lighter, all up and down there, you're gonna take it off and go just like 3 inches higher, you know? And we're repeating this until the end. And I have gone up about 6 inches in soaking my hair in bleach so far. I am going to need some more of the bleach mixture. This is all I have left. Now, I've never mixed more bleach into already developing bleach, but looks like it's mixing well, so come at me, bro. Alright, so we have that going. Let's check these real quick. That looks good. Okay. So as you can see, going up the hair and twisting, we are starting to see some lightening up there, and that's going to give us that natural kind of highlighty thing. This is what we have going on so far. This was the first section. This is the second section. This is a little bit tricky right here because this is where I started slacking. So ignore that part and just do smaller sections. So instead of 3-inch sections, we're going to go in on about 2. Well, I was probably doing like 4-inch sections earlier. So alright, so I guess I should take this time to just kind of discuss with you some things that I don't go over in the video, and that's while you're bleaching the hair, you do kind of want to make sure that the sections are even with each other, because if you don't, there's only 2 sections, it's not going to even itself out, as if there were like 7 sections or 4 sections, which may or may not be as noticeable as just having 2 sections. But if you're 1 inch off or 2 inches off, you're gonna end up being able to see that pretty clearly when you take your hair out and put it down and stuff. So just keep that in mind and things, and enjoy the music. Oh, hey, Katie here again, just trying to give you a little bit more information on what's going on. Here you see me spraying water on the roots of my hair to somewhat saturate them to create a little bit more of a fade with the bleach. What's going to happen is, as I'm putting bleach up onto the damp hair, it's going to mix with the water and dilute the bleach, I think it's called a bleach wash. I'm not 100% sure. That's probably not at all what a bleach wash is, but that's that. Oh, hey, me again. So this process from tips to top of my head took me probably about 30 minutes, and in total the bleach was on my hair for 35. I decided that that was probably a little bit too long for the ends of my hair to be completely saturated in bleach, so I put a plastic bag on top of my head and started heating the areas closer to the scalp just to help promote any extra bleaching to happen. And yeah, it took me 35 to 40 minutes to also wash it out too, so that's a fun fact. Ta-da! New day, new hair! So this is how it turned out. Notes and tips first. I would have worked faster. I had the bleach on my hair on the tips at least 35 minutes, and to be honest, that's not that long for untouched hair. For bleached hair and pre-treated hair, I don't know, feels like a long time. It's not necessarily straw-like. I haven't touched my hair with any coloring agents or stripping agents in a year and a half. So, I mean, I was pretty good on that front, but it definitely does not feel as soft as the natural hair on top. It just slowly starts to get more dry. So I'm going to, after this, be putting on some nice hair mask, maybe some hair oil. Not a lot, though. Just something to give it some shine. You know, it's moisturize it over time, and in the shower with some conditioner for 10 minutes. You know, that's best advice for taking care after bleaching your hair that I can give, and get a good conditioner. I know Sally Beauty Salon stores, they at least used to sell an Ion brand conditioner, repairing conditioner. It came in like a little packet. That's what I would usually get, and I would put that on my hair overnight. So I would rinse it out, I'd wash it, and I'd put that on, put my hair up in a shower cap or a plastic bag like you probably saw me do earlier, and leave that on overnight. If not, just while I was doing homework or while I'm reading a book for about an hour, 30 minutes. Rinse that all out. Don't touch it for the next 3 days, basically, with any heat, anything, maybe even a week. Just let it breathe. Let it relax. I wish that I had brought an extreme amount more of the bleach mixture up here while I was bleaching, to give it more of a balayage look, or a balayage. I don't know how to say it, but there is a little bit of that in the back. So I think it's like right here and right here. It's darker, and then some of these sections are a little bit lighter, and if you dig a little bit, maybe that looks good. But I don't know if you can see it in this. I need to get a ring light or something to just help me out with it. Yeah. There was one piece of hair that did not bleach because it was hanging down. So you can really, it really is just a small piece, but it starts getting light right here, right there. And so you can really see how much of a height difference in the bleach is. Remember, I am not a professional. I only kind of sort of remember what I'm doing from when I did this regularly on like a monthly basis, if not more. And just I hope you're doing all right and you're doing good. If you feel like it, you can go watch the rest of my 365 hairstyle challenge videos. They are in a playlist. I'll try and put like an iCard up or a link in the description. Don't forget, leave a like if you like this video. There's a part 2 coming out, maybe. Hope y'all have a good day. Love you. Bye.